Alright guys, this video is gonna be fun to do. Hold on bro, okay? We'll get to you soon enough. Alright, just hold on. Okay, so guys, today we are doing a game review of a 2016 Christian video game for mobile devices named Sheepmaster, where your job is to protect sheep. Hey guys, I'm a shepherd taking care of my flock of one sheep. Yeah. Okay, so the game Sheepmaster is all centered around building a village led by a guy named Bob. Bro, actually the game doesn't even tell you what the shepherd's name is. That's a huge game flaw. How did they overlook that? Okay, whatever. So anyway, you are building a village that's centered around protecting the sheep from predators and other things like that. This game is released for mobile devices, so that's Android and iOS. It's got a lot of replayability value. You can come back to it a lot. So we're going to be checking out this game together, so stay tuned as we talk about Sheepmaster. So the gameplay of Sheepmaster has two different main modes. The first one is what I like to call the village building mode. So the first mode is when you're at the village and you do different things like you train people, you hire new helpers, you collect resources by chopping down trees or breaking stones, and then you build buildings, and then you can upgrade the buildings by using resources that you collect. You're just building a village that's focused around protecting the sheep. And so you got the sheepfold, you gotta supply food, you gotta supply water. And so honestly, it keeps you coming back a lot because you gotta keep upgrading the buildings, but then you gotta wait for a while and come back for more resources. So the game is very wired to keep you coming back again and again and again. Periodically in the village, these attacks of these predators will come and try to kill your sheep. And so you've got to protect your sheep from those bad guys by beating them up. Get away from my sheep! Just kidding guys. Don't actually hit your phone. You might break it. Okay, so the second gameplay mode is what I call mission mode. So in mission mode, what you do is what happens every now and then, the sheep will wander away from the village and go missing. So there is this second map that you can pull up where you can go to different places like cities, forests, deserts, valleys of the shadow of death, places like that, and you go and you find your sheep where people have captured them or they're just lost. I mean, look at that sheep, buddy. He looks so scared. We gotta go save him, bro. They're usually surrounded by different predators or by people who have captured them, so you have to go and defeat all of that and save your sheep and bring them back home. Obviously, it's pointing to the biblical parable of when the shepherd had 100 sheep, one of them went missing, and he left all 99 of them to go get that one sheep. I wonder if that means that you can only have a max of 100 sheep in the game. Just a game theory. I haven't got that far in it yet. So once you get back to the village after completing a mission, the game lets you load a Bible verse that gives you money. The Bible verse relates to where you just were or what you were just doing. The gameplay for this game does get kind of repetitive and boring after a while because it's only got like 2 modes. I mean, neither of them are like super engaging because there's not like a lot of buildings to build. It just kind of gets to be the same old thing over and over again after you play for a little while. It will keep you coming back, but you might get kind of bored of it after a while. One thing I didn't like is that the characters are so weak in this game. Bob, our buddy, he gets killed so easily by these wolves, lions, bears, scorpions. I mean, it's so easy to kill him, and especially his helpers. And then the other thing I didn't like was that the controls are kind of rough, so sometimes it's kind of hard to move your characters. Like, you'll be tapping on the screen, they don't move sometimes. It's weird, it's just hard to move them around on the screen.
Once upon a time, there was a cool dude who worked at McDonald's, and his nighttime job was chasing after sheep and killing bad animals who were trying to eat them, and he saved the sheep from the bad animals. The end.
As far as the graphics of the game, there's not a lot I can say except for the game uses low poly 3D graphics to kind of give it a cartoon look to it. It's really colorful, it looks really good, it looks about as good as some big video games out in the market today. They're not graphics that make you wince like some games. Bruh, it's a Christian video game! At least it's Christian. The main thing that's kind of related to graphics that I didn't like was the animation, which animation's kind of rough sometimes. Other than that, the graphics of this video game are great. The music of this game, there's not a lot to say about it. It's pretty simple, pretty basic, but it is very relaxing. And so the other day, I had the Sheep Master running, and so I minimized it on my phone while I did something else. I would pull it up, you know, collect resources, then go do something else on my phone, pull it up, collect resources, back and forth. And so eventually I managed to glitch the music of the game and come up with this beautiful masterpiece right here. Guys, I think I have a new favorite song. Yeah, it's called Sheep Master. It's blowing up on YouTube right now. Okay, so now we're going to talk about elements that some people might not be comfortable with in the game, because like I said in my last video, we all try to give you guys the whole scoop of these games so you can know whether this is something you should play or not. Obviously, one of the most obvious ones, is that the game is rated everybody 10 and up because it has mild violence to it. Obviously, I'm not offended by that. I really don't mind about it that much. The main thing that I kind of was wondering about, you know, kind of that mixed feeling about, is there is a witch character in the game that comes bringing wolves with her to try to steal your sheep. So obviously, I have mixed feelings about this because she's shown as a bad character, and obviously there were actual witches back in the biblical days, but, you know, I don't know if they really had the power that this game portrays them having, as being able to like freeze your helpers and things like that. So anyway guys, thanks so much for checking out this video. I just had a lot of fun goofing off and being crazy. So be sure to let me know what you think of the video, if you think I did good with this video, what I could have done better, what you did like about it. I'm just trying to get input from you guys to increase the video quality. So anyway, stay tuned to the channel, and now that I'm done with this video, I can go ahead and delete the game because I don't need it anymore.